This is Bury and Rochdale Old Road, and behind me we've got an absolute gem of a property. It's so unique with so much potential, and it sits on a humongous plot. I think that when you come and take a look at this one, you're in for a treat. I mentioned about the huge plot, so that's the thing we'll take a look at first before we go on inside, because I want to show off the grounds that this house sits on. And if it weren't already big enough, here's where you've got the potential to extend further out to the side here. But as it is, it's a good sized driveway. You'll definitely fit 3 or 4 cars on here, at least I would have thought. And this leads up to this huge double garage behind me. Through here, this takes us into the rear garden. And as you can see, it's absolutely beautiful. It's really well manicured, and it's worth pointing out that we're in the depths of winter right now. So if it looks as good as it does right now, you can imagine it's going to be gorgeous in the summer. I also love the fact that it's nice and private here. It's not overlooked, so if you've got kids, it's going to be ideal. But take a look over here. Now, it's a lot bigger here than it perhaps seems, and I imagine that no doubt you're going to want to get rid of this greenhouse. So if you did and you made more use of this area, you're probably going to give yourself another 25% of garden space. You might want to build something here to mirror the garage that's on the other side, maybe build a gym, somewhere to work from home. Could even be a kid's designated play area. Through there, that takes us back round to the front. And once again, much like the rear, the gardens are absolutely gorgeous, so you'll have noticed it wraps around all 4 sides. This side, I think if you were looking to extend, this might be the side where you look to do that, because you've got so much more space on this side than you have on the other side. If you follow me around here again, take a look at the views opposite there. So you're not overlooked at the rear, nice and private at the rear, and you've got the benefit of those gorgeous views to the front. So overall, you've got gardens wrapping around all 4 sides. It's beautifully presented. It's a great plot. Let's go and take a look inside. So stepping from the porch into the hallway, and I think it's fair to say that you can see straight away it probably wants a little bit of cosmetic updating, and you may even want to look at rejigging the layout slightly. But I honestly think that's going to be an exciting project for someone, I really do. But let's look at what we've got for now. It's a great size. The hallway's really spacious, and I always think that sets the tone for the rest of the house. Just on the left, well, this is the first of 3 reception rooms. It's a great size. This one's currently used as the dining room, but what I like most is this circular bay window to the front. I think it's a really nice feature. And I think if you're a family and you are looking for those multiple reception rooms, then this layout's definitely going to work for you. Just on the other side of the hallway is where we'll find another reception room, but before we do, it's worth pointing out there's a large storage cupboard here just tucked beneath the stairs. Through here, this is that second reception room. Now, it's not too dissimilar in terms of size to the other room at the front, so you would have your choice of which one you want to be your main room. But once again, you've got another big window. Don't forget those incredible views. Now then, I mentioned about the possibility of rejigging that layout slightly, and I think it's here that you can look at doing so. So through here, this is the 3rd reception room, and what we've currently got is, well, it's a breakfast room that leads through to the kitchen. And I think this layout might work for some, particularly if you do like those multiple rooms, but for most, no doubt you're going to be looking at wanting to create that open plan family kitchen diner. And I think it's achievable. Well, it definitely is achievable. So for me, what I would do is I'd look to knock this right through, open all of this up to create that big space. You may even want to look to make the most of this area here. It feels like a little bit of dead hallway, so you could look to put the doorway here, knock right through. And you've seen the size of the gardens, so you could even look at the possibility of extending further out to the rear. And that becomes probably more achievable or more evident, especially when you consider that there's a utility room that's already been added onto the rear. So you could look at continuing this right the way along behind that 3rd reception room. But as it is, it's a good size and it's a useful utility room, and it's even got a downstairs toilet to the other end. Okay, so upstairs onto the 1st floor, and continuing that theme from downstairs, we've got another spacious landing area which gives access to the 4 bedrooms and the family bathroom. Now there's 3 doubles and 1 single. Just through here, I really like this room because of the dual aspect windows. It's a great size room, this one. Plenty of space for all your large furnishings. This one sits above that living room downstairs. And then on the other side of the landing, we've got another really good sized double bedroom. Now this one sits above the dining room, so you'll notice you've got that feature bay window to the front. And similar with those two reception rooms downstairs, you could argue which of these two bedrooms would actually be the master, so you're kind of spoilt for choice there. And then last of all, this is the bathroom setup. So at the minute, it's a separate bathroom with that separate toilet. And that might work for some, but remember you've got that toilet downstairs as well. So I think the obvious thing to do up here, especially with them being right next to each other, would be to knock through this wall and create one large family bathroom. So there it is, what a fantastic family home this could be. It sits on a great plot, don't forget, 4 bedrooms, 3 reception rooms and loads of potential. What are you waiting for? Get in touch on those details that follow and we'll be delighted to show you around.